Hello. Today isn't gonna be a very long stream. I tell you that much. I have art stuff I want to do. I've been busy all week. I was given another workload finally, which is nice, but unexpected. Would be nice to get a heads up, perhaps. But such is life. And maybe, hopefully, I get paid soon for my work. Anywho. I'm back with Dot Hack because it's been a while. I'm also back and forth on whether or not I'm gonna finish this game actually. Although, I guess it just kind of depends on if other games come out first. Because I don't have any other games I particularly want to play on stream. I might, well, okay, that's kind of a lie. I had like a list. Like, I thought about playing the Lane game, like from Serial Experiments Lane. What else did I have on there? I might have had LSD Stream Emulator. There's a few other odd ones out that are much shorter in retrospect, I think. And I also forget where I am in this game. I think we're grinding. Where are we? What are we doing? We did that, I think. I think now we just do that. I don't know if it's necessary, but it's something to do, I guess. Mage soul. Okay. So I have too many antidotes. Everything's expensive. I forgot. I'll just get 2 reserves since those are kind of more important. Also might turn down the game a little bit. It might be overtaking me. Oopsies. Me when I can't tell. Anywho. What has happened this week? I did the poster for Civic Gunners panel for VGMCon. That was cool. That was fun to like figure out because the theme was Yoshi's Woolly World. So having to work with like high quality textures like that was interesting. It's been a while since I've had to like kind of Photoshop like that without the Photoshop. Having to do it in the Clip Studio, but it works all the same. Just about. I mean, Photoshop is definitely more fancy and has things, it can clean up things better than Clip Studio can, of course. But it's pretty alright. Do I want a Blade Master? Might be fun, Amia. Okay, never mind. Actually, didn't we have a gate to hack on the other server? Did we do that? I don't remember. Right, okay, yeah. And then we also had Gardenia's thingy that kept kicking my butt. 18, 20. We are level what and what? Like 16, 15? Yeah. Okay. Do we have to use Gardenia for this?
Oh yeah, Gardenia invited.
God damn it. Okay. Fine, fine.
So long.
Maybe I should take Gardenia to the other server and grind a little bit. That might be the play. I wish the XP share was a little bit better, but such is life. Such is life. Anywho. I love graphic design. I love getting to do graphic design. I don't know if anybody would hire me for it, but it might be fun. I could maybe apply to jobs in that field, but the thing is I haven't done it in so long that I don't think I really have many examples outside of the recent Civic Gunner thingy. Which is kind of a problem. Ah, Mimic. That's pretty good. Grilly's gonna die. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to use a resurrect already. Let's see. Use skills, please. Everybody use your skills. Uh-oh. This is already going quite bad. Okay, we're fine. What else did I do this week? Well, I guess the only one I can talk about is the Civic Gunner stuff. I got more work, but it's NDA. But it's good to have more work. I think they released a teaser for Lacey's episode 2. So that's good. I hope we can get things out faster soon. But, you know. Indie is kind of hard. I've said this on my art streams where I was animating, but indie animation has a lot of caveats to it. That also reminds me of Digital Circus. I watched the trailer. I've never been that big on Digital Circus, you know, it is a fun watch. I'm not crazy over it. I think Jax is gonna turn into a fine mist, and I'm okay with that personally. I don't know if we're gonna get any more Ragatha development, which is kind of buns, but you know. I also already thought that it was gonna be like movie length because of what Goose said before. I'm still surprised if they're actually putting it in a theater, but if that's what you need to do in order to get money, then so be it. I mean, I think it's kind of cool to have that opportunity to put projects like that into a theater. I'm just not super crazy about it. Especially with how it kind of contradicts with what Glitch has said in the past with you're always gonna see it on YouTube first, and then the theater releases like 2 weeks before. That's a little buns, but like, okay, I guess. I know they're doing that to encourage people to go to the theater. So then they can make a little bit more profit off of that. But, you know. It's not a bad move by far, but it sure is an interesting one. Other than that, I think Game Over Reverse also releases soonish, maybe. Like, we have the ending of Digital Circus and then Game Over Reverse, but I don't remember like how spread apart those two things are. I think we have dates on those, but I don't remember them. I don't think we should be picking up these items, to be so real with you. What do you have on right now? I can't help you with that. I can maybe give you... never mind. Can you have... do I have plug armor? Yeah. The mountain stuff?
What?
You want boots?
Got it.
There you go. Okie doke. I'm not crazy about Game Over Reverse also, but it is exciting to see, considering I was there for like when it originally came out. So I'm interested to see what they have planned for that, because I'm sure it's gonna be a lot different from the original. Oh, my cat came into the room. Hello. Hello.
Amateur egg.
Amateur egg. I mean, at least from these chests I get like scrolls and stuff. I guess that's the plus side. I can maybe get a bunch of those and sell them and then win. These guys are... they have hurt tolerance. I need to use Green Gale. Should also save first aid also. Okay. We're good. We're fine. Easy dungeon. Okay, you can stop healing now. I know we're not in a battle. In other news, I showed Minnow Sinister Minds, and my thoughts on that album are it's surprisingly competent for what it is. I think the only qualm I have with it is, and this is also like a criticism that Minnow and Jay also had when I showed them, is the vocal mixing is not that good. They just kind of become noise with the instrumentals, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's kind of like the only downside. It's really competent for what it is. The instrumentals are really full and really beautiful. It's surprisingly good for what it is. Oh, my cat's laying on my bed. I wish there were more music made like it. Low key? High key? It definitely has that Michael Jackson feel to it. It's really good. I think it'd be awesome if people leaned more that way when they were making Sonic type music. Because it's just such a good direction. And then I was watching earlier today, I was watching a video about, it was like a Sonic.exe tier list, and I don't even know like half of the games that were on that tier list, bro. Or well, okay, it wasn't just games, it was also like just videos, also like animation. Fascinating stuff. It is interesting to see just how much you can still do with Sonic.exe. Though you also see a lot of the repetitive things about it, the not so good things about it, like the walking simulator aspect in a lot of the games, and a lot of them linger like way too long on like the walking with nothing else happening. But I think that's like a pacing issue for a lot of things now. Low-key is a lot of nothing happening. It's like people understand that you need to like pause and give it a moment, but then they give it too much of a moment. And it's more of a balance. Oh, get rid of. Okay. Ice helm. Thing I can't wear. Thing that nobody in the party can wear. Gardenia, did you even like level up while we were here? No. You're getting close, I guess. And also I figured out how to elaborate my thoughts on character design that I had one of my other streams, and then I was just like, I don't think I like modern character design. And I just like said like there's not a whole lot of thought given to it, and that was kind of it before I like forgot. Here's how I will elaborate. A lot of character design nowadays, you're taught the rule of like design your character to like be like communicate clearly to the audience who this character is, and also use these particular shapes in order to do it. And I think, wow, that did nothing. Because fire tolerance. Oops, right, yes. But a lot of people take those rules to heart instead of like, consider doing this. Like these are tools that you can use in order to get a better grasp on character design. Not anything that should be hard set. Right? But it's like a lot of character design is just kind of played really safe nowadays. You don't get anything particularly crazy unique, you know? And I saw some character designer like make a post being like, you should learn to design against a character, you know? Like, obviously, you still want to communicate, like, kinda who they are, but, like, maybe consider doing it in a way where they're presenting as something they are not. You know? 'Cause oftentimes, this is water tolerance. Okay. Oftentimes, what was I gonna say? Dang. Oftentimes, people will dress, the way they want to appear. Even if they aren't, like, really all that assassin. Right? Ugh. So it's like, maybe consider that in character design. Consider that you can design a character in a way that they would like to present that, but like they are the opposite of. And I think that's great. I think that's a good tip. Especially with how modern character design just is not very subtle. It's not. I kind of miss like the subtleties of older character design things. I also think a lot of modern character design is rather maximalist. And I'm kind of I'm a big fan of maximalism, you know? But a lot of these designs often, like, you gotta tone it down a little bit some, man. You gotta have some simplicity. I know nowadays everybody wants to be anime about it, but even like anime has like rules to their characters' design. Like Samurai Champloo, and Cowboy Bebop are just amazing in that regard of character design. They're just people. They're rather simple designs, but you get a lot out of them. And I also think that Faye Valentine's character is also one of those where you're designing against a character. Where she is kind of that way. She is kind of like really flashy and a hothead and everything. But she's also more than that. What am I doing? I need to level up Gardenia more. Also was gonna buy maybe more resurrects, maybe more berries, souls. Okay. Oh, I don't mean to talk to you, sorry girl. Maybe we can make a stronger word here. Okay. This should maybe be fine. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say on character design. Just everybody plays it a bit too safe nowadays. There are some still like really cool designs out there. But you know how it be. Oh, girl. Everybody's getting cute. I'll data drain this thing. Oh my god, there's like 1 billion dogs here. Okay. I need to give you MH soul. Damn. Healing. Do I have healing? Sheesh. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Man. Okay. Tiger Claw. Okay, one more down. Don't die. I will save you. Okay. God. Crazy. Crazy how you can be just fine in one area and then absolutely just not in another. God. Don't kill me. Good amount of misses there. Jeez. Please, please let me live. Everybody live. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right. I can use skills also. Lightning bolt on Shining Eyes. From the Deltarune? Shining Eyes from the Deltarune? Man, I'm so excited for Deltarune. I don't even... I have like 0 theories on what could happen. Okay, I have like 2. Festival? And then Flower King. Although I don't know what that entails at all. What if we get Undertale Asgore Fight 2? Also, wow, I can't see nothing. There we go. I can see Toby. I can see Toby doing that. Okay, we lived. Yay. Do I really want to use... Never mind, I don't have one. I thought I did. Okay. Actually, can I use a fairy's orb? Thank you. That was low-key almost disastrous. Did Gardenia? She sure did. Okay, that's nice. She still needs to like level up like 3 more times. Low-key, high-key. Okay. Also, I think the next thing on my list will be, A, making the streams more variety, and B, actually adding like the emotes and things. I didn't have much time this week. I thought I was going to, and then 1 billion workload, actually. So I should maybe be able to get to those really soon. Considering I now know what I'm doing, and I'm talking with directors and blah blah blah. I turned some stuff in. And maybe see about doing it whenever I next stream, which might be tomorrow and Sunday. But we'll have to see how I feel. I don't think I have anything I'm particularly doing this weekend. Okay, girl. Though it would also be nice to get back on doing art stuff more. I mean, I kinda am, but I mean, like, more personal stuff. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Okay. Can I do, like, literally anything good here with any of my scrolls? Maybe this? I think that worked. And poison. Where even is Mistral? Oh. You can... Okay. We're chill. We're chill. We're living. Right now, I'm doing a big OC piece. I'm still working on... I think I'm doing just a few in-betweens more on the main part of the crayon animation. And then I'll be able to move on to the effects and lip sync, which I don't think will be as hard, but will still be their own trials and errors. Especially since I haven't done effects animation in a while. It's been a while since, like, college. I'm not a big effects animation person. I kinda... I haven't found my groove in it to where I can, like, properly enjoy it. I kinda wish I found it before, but I still haven't. And I don't know. FX is its own beast of observing and figuring out how things move, but it's not as like how do I say, like, guided? Of course it's guided by, like, environmental factors and that kind of thing, but it's definitely not character acting. But I would like to finish it pretty soon. As long as... Wow, this is a crazy room. Whoa. Gross. Yeah. I need a better schedule also. Not particularly for streaming. I think it's fine right now. The stream schedule's fine. More like day-to-day stuff where I'm getting up way too late and going to bed also late, and then I don't get as much work done as I would like to. I still do get quite a bit of work done. But you know, it could always be better. What is with the pulsating walls? These guys are fire types, right? Yeah. I don't have any, like, water spells or nothing, do I? I mean, I got Ice Storm. Okay, I guess it counts. Okay, never mind. We're fine. It's chill. It's chill. And I would do half of an art stream tonight, but I kind of just want to do it on my own, kind of. Give myself a bit more wiggle room in that aspect. Because I don't feel as inclined to experiment with art when I'm streaming, unfortunately. Hi, Bob! Hi, Bob! Welcome, Bob! How long has it been? Not very long. Okay. I was just saying, like, I was considering doing like half of an art stream tonight, but I'm doing a bit more of an experimental piece, and I think I should like not stream it if I'm gonna do that. Lol lamau. How the hacking gone? It's grinding. We're doing grinding to get Gardenia's level up, so that she doesn't die in her own level that she invited us to go to. Because it's level 18 and she's like level 14 or something, I don't know. Well, she just leveled up. She's level 15 now. Wow. Or was that Mistral? I don't know anymore. Enter my world of technical intrigue and mystery. Okay, Gardenia. She has to die 1 billion times, though. I'm level 1. No, Gardenia. Surprisingly, she was level, like, 14 already. So that's okay-ish, but the XP share here is not very generous. And she dies rather easy. So, you know... It's still a bit of a struggle getting her to level up. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! A lot of hands of earth, bro. There was also a section of this where the walls were like pulsating, which I've never seen before. I don't think. So that was interesting for this dungeon. Gross! Grody! It's like they have tumors or something, I don't know. it's like we really are just like wandering within the insides of, I guess, a snail of some sort or something. I don't know. Magic school bus type beat. Has any actual developer of the game tried to contact Kiteward Company? I don't think so. No. Just those like stand-in moderators that are like, don't go into this dungeon. It's under maintenance, but we don't have it closed for maintenance. Maybe eventually they will, but it hasn't happened yet. I think it'd be cool. They're probably the like true antagonists, but Gardenia, don't die. I'm gonna save you. Now we have like veins that pulsate in the wall. Poggers! Let's cut a vital artery while we're in here. And then leave. Also, actually, now that I think about it, I kind of wish there were like more in-game lore happening. You know? They don't really tell you much about like the actual stuff within the game. Like, why are we wandering within, like, what are we wandering in? It's some kind of shell, so it's some kind of like sea creature. But we're just like wandering on the inside of it and it's a dungeon and that's just like fine, I guess. It would have been cool if it was a little bit more immersive in that aspect. Although on another end, I could see how it could get a little bit messy if you have like the meta stuff happening and then the game stuff. But I don't think it would be that crazy. I don't know. I wonder if any of the other hack games do that, actually. Where they actually tell you more about the lore of, like, the actual game. I shouldn't have used it on that guy. Whoops. Okay, she died. I don't have any more resurrects, do I? No. Okay. Do you have any resurrects on you, Mistral, please? I'm gonna take that as a no. And then you don't earn any XP when you're dead. Oh. Girl, you're a pain in my butt. I need you to stop dying. This game kind of do be like nothing happening. Low key. High key. Low key. Maybe I should just like leave since Gardenia is dead. Even though I just used that berry to see what was happening. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. At least perhaps it'll give them a chance to like get more resurrects. So then I don't have to get many resurrects. Kite's never like, guys, can we go to my wacky flesh level next? Bro hasn't played this game before. Bro doesn't know a whole lot about the game compared to like most of the other characters, presumably. So Bro's just like, yeah, I'll listen to you, I guess. Presuming that you're gonna help me. Kite gets catfish for 12 hours. Kind of. Honestly? That do be kind of like what's happening. I am kind of wondering how important doing this one is. I'm also just gonna pray at this point that Gardenia doesn't die. I know she's not level 18, but bro, I need you to live. Kite the sort of fella to look into how to wire funds directly to a prince in Nigeria. True. Backs. He's like, maybe it'll help Orca in the long run. And then it doesn't. Oh, my cat is heading my way. Hello. Brother, what are you doing? I took my cat outside today and he started like going down the sidewalk as if he had somewhere to go, somewhere to be. I'm like, where are you going? I had to make him turn around. I'm really curious as to like what he thought was happening though. Damn, this is going bad. Damn it. Never mind. Okay, well, kinda not, never mind. Oh, right, I should have bought more health drinks. Me and my health drinks. I don't think so. I don't think he cares to follow me most of the time. He makes me follow him around. Time to wander around and find a dungeon. He was making a grocery run. Did you hear about Circus in theaters? Yes, and I talked about it earlier in the stream actually. My opinion is I was never head over heels about Digital Circus. It's an okay show. If that's what Glitch needs to do in order to make more money, then so be it. It do kind of like contradict what they've said in the past about it. Like they were like, yeah, you're always gonna see the episode first on the YouTubes. And now it's like, okay, so like in the theater you can see it early by like 2 weeks. And I understand that they're doing that to push people to do the theater so that they can get more profit, presumably. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna go see it in theaters unless somebody asks me to, which is kind of low possibility of happening.
When I see the fluffy head of a dan—
Yes, girl.
Like it? No.
Juice Works villain arc after getting harassed off of Reddit. No. Also, she wasn't harassed off of Reddit. She left of her own accord. But people are kind of crazy. People are a little bit kind of too crazy about the indie thing, and I think they should calm down. But maybe that's just me. I have to kill a bot. I have to kill a bot in chat. Oh my god, could you be like any slower to load? Anywho. Time to antidote, everybody. Everybody antidote.
Golden egg.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I'm not too crazy about it. I'm not gonna go see it in theaters, but it's whatever. Do what you will to make the money that you can. Indie stuff is hard, and I think people are really ungrateful and don't realize, like, making things in this day and age is still a miracle. Especially of the indie variety, where you're giving things out for free, basically. Like, oh, here's my show that I made, and I'm putting it on the internet for basically free because YouTube's not gonna pay me. And you're probably not gonna pay me. So, you know. Kinda risky trying to push for a theater run. Wouldn't that be pricey if they don't sell many tickets? I low-key don't know. Because it's not like theaters make much money either. If it is risky, I don't think it's crazy risky. Or they have like pretty good confidence that a lot of people are gonna go and see it anyways. I think a theater run is a wacky idea just for the fact that only Digital Circus fans who have money and to have the means to get to a theater are gonna see it. Yeah, basically. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. Like, things like Battle for Dream Island also have had theater runs, which is a fascinating concept. But, you know, if that's what they want to do, then, like, so be it. Yeah, it's like, I'm no expert, but I worked in a theater for a little bit, not doing anything particularly important, but, you know, they don't make money. And if something for Battle for Dream Island can get a theater run, then I'm sure Digital Circus is fine. I'm sure Glitch will be fine, even if it doesn't do that well. What this tells me is it's actually very easy to get your movie shown in theaters. Probably. I mean, I think it's up to like the theater owner, low-key, and I think that's like the only thing. So it's like really generous owners, or I don't know. I mean, at least like Digital Circus has a bit more like credibility than Dream Island does. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure Dream Island is just a YouTube thing, and then Digital Circus is like actually on like Netflix, so like, you know, they have that backing them up. Like, oh, we're like actually official. But I don't know how things get picked. I think it's just people being nice to other people in that regard. But who's to say? Oh my god, this thing moves like crazy. I need to use... Oh, I can't use anything. Don't use that. Use paralysis. That... Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, we're fine. Everything's good now. What's gonna happen is the theaters are all gonna get different endings and people are gonna gaslight each other. I think that'd be funny. I think that'd be a funny prank. I don't think people would be very happy. But such is life, you know? You guys get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. It could be so awesome. It could be so cool. Mistral getting, like, absolutely killed in the corner by an enemy. Girl, use, like, skills. I'm wholly expecting people to hate the ending so hard they gaslight themselves into believing that and thinking the YouTube upload will be different. I see that as a thing that could happen. Low key, high key. Like, they did that with Stranger Things. I could see it happening. Oh my god. I need to use another paralyzed thing on this. I don't know though, I don't know. Keeps expecting things like that in spite of it never doing it. I wouldn't know, I never watched the show. People are doing that with like everything. Like they're doing it with Deltarune also, just so you know. I don't know. And I mean, it's also like Goose has been pretty upfront with the story, you know? It is not a story that's like cheeky about what's happening, you know? But like literally it's like the red dot at the intro of the latest episode represents Cain, like very obviously, like, but people are like, what if Cain's the blue dot? No guys. It's all been spelled out for you. And yet, you still somehow manage to like, turn it. For some reason. I guess because your personal preference is blinding you to what it actually is. Hashtag I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. That all just miss. Awesome. Just anything to kill this thing. Oh my god. Sometimes a show is just a show. Yeah. Into the experience stops when the video ends, and that's okay. But the people don't understand that now. Everything has to be one thing. Everything has to be an ARG, and everything must be like more than what it set out to be and what the creator told you it was gonna be. Somehow people got ARG crazy, and it probably won't go away until Deltarune finishes. True. I don't actually think it's ever going to end, actually. I don't know. Like, this is like a problem just outside of Deltarune. also. So. Because it's not even like Deltarune had a crazy big ARG aspect to it. It's a meta-narrative, yeah. But other than that... No. It's like every time me and Dorky talk about like being a creative in this day and age, it's always like, man, I'm scared. Man, I'm scared of making anything that like pops off. The people have rabies nowadays. In like a really bad way. Which is probably how it's always been, but it's just particularly like even more prevalent now. Now I wear this. It's also like, you can be as blunt as possible about your story, and people will still somehow like misconstrue everything you've written. And like get details where there were none. It's such a cool thing that is happening. Sans. Yeah. Yeah. Earth Rod. Earth Rod, level 8. What do you have? You have an Earth Rod, never mind. Also just especially bad seeing it happen with Digital Circus. Where it quite literally is like Goose saying this is how things are. Like not outside of the, I'm talking about like inside of the videos and everything, like everything that is official, not just her answering people on Tumblr. She's like, the red dot is Cain. And then people are like, but what if it's not? And then also that whole thing that happened with Des and that one person being like, just like projecting onto her, I guess. Hashtag I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's also like, especially for me and Dorky, we both like writing messy characters that are like really layered. Bro. Characters that do not survive a fan base. We'll still create whatever we want, but we're just gonna pray that it doesn't get big. Why did all of that miss? That's crazy work. Oh my god, we're all in hell. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think Minnow's here, so you can probably say something. Yeah, Min's not here. You're fine. You can say something. You can say it. I'm personally fine with spoilers. I played the game. I played through 3 and 4. We were just doing that last time because Min was there, and I didn't want to spoil them because they just started playing. Antidote. Okay. Toriel barely survived Chapter 4 Fallout in the fandom, it felt like. Yeah. 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 I think people are extreme. They go to one extreme to another. My take on Toriel is she's not the best parent, but she's also not the worst. You know? Yeah, I saw some of it. I don't think I saw all of it, but I definitely saw like a few people be like, bro, she's like the worst ever. And it's like, okay guys, so she's not a raging alcoholic, and also she's not like an abusive mom. She might be like a little bit neglectful of Chris, but I don't think she's doing it on purpose, you know? Oh my god, I'm dead. First aid, please. But yeah, man. Characters that don't survive, and it's all of Deltarune. Every character in Deltarune. Book of 1000. Wow. Wow. Are we still chasing a guy? Never mind, we're fine. Let's see. No, don't do that. I meant, Fairy Lord. Show me the way. Oh, okay. I used that for nothing.
Did you ask me to come along so I could find this item?
You think too much. Let's go back.
Okay. You think too much. Okay. My bad. My bad for thinking. Because, like, why did you drag me along?
What? I have nothing.
Okay. Damn, you kinda rude. Wow, that actually did something. That's crazy. Wow. Item that does something for once. She does that. She skedaddles. Why did I do that? She's the mysterious type. Oh hey, evil Roblox developers, why does that keep happening? I don't know. I don't know, because they're a bunch of kids and teenagers. Although I don't know how old Zeal and Zerum were. High key.
Father, I'm hungry.
What do you
I
want?
want to eat Twilight Art.
I
They've
don't have-
thrown here a very old, strange weapon.
You're probably gonna make me go to that one area on the other server. Do you ever think of games that are just straight up evil? Roblox is like that for me. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on Roblox right now. It has slowly become just all evil. You know? The evil has consumed it, unfortunately. So I still think there's like quite a few things on Roblox that are really cool. But, you know, between the corporation removing what the people want and a bunch of developers like just doing the things that they do. I don't know. And they deleted Super Paper Mario RP, that was the beginning of the end. I believe that. I truly believe that. Can we even... Can we do this?
Hey, are you?
My bad. Oopsies. Things used to be so beautiful. The world was so beautiful. Now it's evil Roblox devs and Roblox drama. And everybody has drama and beef with one another. I miss the times where Roblox was a simple game.
Well, this is different.
It sure is, girly. It's kind of crazy in here. I probably should have bought more restores and stuff. I'm starting to see ads now of Roblox on me baseball. That's kind of crazy. And scary.
Yeah?
Actually, are we gonna be able to beat any other guys here? We'll try it. Lava Man Spear. Okay, well Black Rose just died. That's okay too, I guess. One XP. Good. Looking for a dungeon. The music's here. It's cool. I like it. Don't I have something to give you, Black Rose? You have an ice helm. I could give you a fire helm. Would you like a fire helm?
Yeah? Yeah!
Cool. Word? Ah, pumpkin! They're flashing me with visions. Also, I might go soon, actually. I'm kind of getting hungry for dinner. This was like not a super long stream today. It might be longer tomorrow or at least Sunday. I don't know. I'm having to buy myself some dinner. There ain't nothing here. And also, I want to draw some. Okay. Also, bro, everything is so expensive. Me and my brother went to the store the other day and just like looking for like a new like phone cord for him, because one of his got like damaged. And it's like, those things are at least like $7 now. It's like, okay. Okay, awesome. Oh my god, we finally found the dungeon. And we're gonna actually fight the guys outside. Harpies! I'm getting killed. You guys are what type? I don't know. Oops. Oh, I can't even do anything actually. I can maybe do one of these. Good. Okay. Are you guys struggling? No, you seem fine. Yay. What is happening? Are these fingies? They're fingers. I'm sure this is cool and good. This is a good place to go into. It's a head. Is it gonna be bloody in here? Blood! 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 It's blue. Every day I enter the flesh mines. And I don't get to exit the flesh mines. Actually, do I want to see if there's any good items? Well, this dungeon actually seems really interesting. And I'm getting like tinnitus. Not really, but like, you know. I'm sure good things will happen in here. Oh! We're still doing the flashing screen thing. That's cool also. Blaze armor? Why doesn't Sega do anything with Blaze anymore?
Yeah? Yeah!
Why doesn't Sega do anything cool? No, I don't need that. Oh my god, she got killed. Bro, how come we don't get any more cool, awesome games? What's up with that? That looked like a child. I think we just killed a child. That's okay. Typical game. Typical gaming behavior.
Bloody egg!
Bloody egg, I've missed you. Oh, you're blue though. Is the blue part of the corruption? Is that what's happening here? There we go. Easy. Easy game. Easy game for babies.
Bloody egg!
I stopped looking for like 2 seconds. Oh, already going down. Okay. Cool chest, Dark Knight. Do I have? I sure do. Mage's Soul, that's good. Replace it with a Holy Sap, because why do I have so many Holy Sap? I didn't notice that before now. Oops. Another Dark Knight. The Roaring Knight? What? 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 Deltrune in my game? What? I need Deltrune to happen right now. I'm losing my mind.
What the?
Oh.
And so, I shall name her Aura. Without you, she would not exist. The shining girl, Aura.
I'm sure that's good.
We will entrust her with our will.
That's always a good thing to do.
Our future is in her hands. She is our...
What is this?
Not good.
I don't know. But Aura is probably that girl. You mean the girl who gave you the bracelet? Yes. I just think it's her. Look! There's more over here!
Shunning the field, broken by wave. The shadowed girl whispers, surely I will return. Alas, the truth unbeknownst, awaiting her at journey's end. Eternal mourning for her land.
Well, that doesn't make any sense either. Yeah.
Well, if I find anything, I'll email you.
Okay, I'll do the same. See ya.
Email me. Well, that was new, and also that dungeon was shorter than I thought it would be, so that's nice. Oh. It's just the thing that we read. Yup. Huh. Fragment of Epitaph of Twilight. Maybe I need to go to the Twilight Land. I think I know that place, but maybe I don't. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe the game is picking up now. Maybe we are finally getting somewhere. But now I want to go get dinner, so... Anything new on the board? Yup. Missing. Alf. Oh, right. I haven't seen him either. Maybe he got bored. Last I saw him, he said that he found an interesting area that he's been exploring, so I don't think he got bored with the game. Bro, he died. If you know it, why don't you just go there? I did, but it was protected. And he hasn't replied to my emails either. Bro, he's dead. Wow, it's really no-no. Are we gonna meet No-No? Deadly Flash. It's the worst computer virus ever known. It was spread one network generation ago. Screen flickers really fast or something, and didn't some people die from it? That's epilepsy, bro. It was a virus that spread from Japan in December 2003. It flashed on the computer monitor and affected the pituitary gland and resulted in consciousness disorders. Over several 100 million people were affected and 7 people died. They caught the guy in Japan. It was the first case to fall under the network safety law. As for the guy, I think he was put to death. That's crazy. He was given the death penalty, but he hasn't been put to death yet, I think. They say they're going to revise the network safety law in the next Congress. They're going to get rid of the death penalty clause. I'm thinking that guy won't be put to death because of this. Man, who would have thought a thread about neuro goggles would end up here? The FMD bashed on this board seemed to be doing pretty well. Can't tell if it's good or bad unless you actually use it. New version again. WNC is the one saying that Ultimate is perfect. They're just cheering for the Ultimate company. I wonder if President Coleman is showing his true colors like Ultimate? Version upgrade. Has anything changed here? No. Okay. I'm sure that's good. Awesome that more people are dying. Doesn't the missing post bother you? I'm gonna look into it. Oh, I can't even reply to that. I like raw food. Okay. I liked cooked foods. Okay, girl. I don't even know how to feel about that. Sales of the NeuroGoggle FMD, which came out on the 10th of last month as the peripheral for the world, continues to be strong. The product has sold out in most stores, leaving many empty-handed. After hearing this report, Sons has decided to increase production, but officials comment that the shortage will continue for some time. Induced coma with online game? Oh my god, they're finally posting about it. Stories have recently been spreading among internet users that online games may cause a player to lose consciousness and fall into a coma. The game in question is The World from the CC Corporation, which is currently being submitted to the Guinness Book of World Record as the highest selling game in history. A spokesperson for CC Corporation has stated the rumors have no basis in fact, and there are no plans to deal with these rumors. Okay. So, here's some bad news. You're gonna get sued when people like make it the connection. I like raw foods. Girl, I like cooked foods. I don't know. Okay, Gardenia. Whatever, man. Good. Good. More progress. I'm happy about that. Alright. I'm gonna go eat food now. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you later. I'll probably be playing more of the game tomorrow. Now that I have something to look forward to again. And, I don't know. Maybe it could be half an animation stream too, depending on how much I do on that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, good night! Good night! Good night!